We've been planning this project for many, many years, and I'm proud to be here with you all to see our work come to fruition. Reimagine is our outward commitment to be good stewards of our library facilities so that you and the community can continue to enjoy all the library has to offer for generations to come.
Hi, my name is Mariella Nakaza, and I am the CEO and Executive Director of the Stark Library. Reimagine is a building modernization project that we're doing here in Stark County to modernize our library branches. It's a 2-year project, and it's all about us living out our mission and vision in our facilities.
My name is Derek Gordon. I'm Director of Special Projects at Stark Library, and one of my primary responsibilities is overseeing these Reimagine projects where we're renovating our branches across the district. Some of the things that we're really hoping to accomplish out of this is being good stewards of taxpayer dollars as well as our buildings, and to bring them up to our modern standards.
My name is Jennifer Welsh. I'm the Senior Director of Public Services here at Stark County Library. We're so excited to open up this North Branch in part because this branch has had such a loyal clientele over the years. The patrons who have come here know the staff. Many of the staff have long longevity at this location and have seen it go through many changes over the years. But what we're excited about, and I think the staff were initially a little nervous about the idea of changing this branch because so many patrons remember it from their childhood, remember visiting it through so many seasons of their life. And the staff were worried about how that would end up once we get through this Reimagine process. But what they've been excited to see is that this is still recognizable as the North Branch that people grew up with. And so the structure of the space feels familiar. The way that the views out onto the 25th Street still looks like this is the 25th Street branch. So I think a lot of what patrons will see is that same sense of excitement about what's new, but comfort and familiarity about what is staying the same and is still accessible to them about the location.
North Branch has a very soft spot in my heart. Grew up just a few blocks away, so I thought it was really fitting when this was the first branch that was set to be renovated. It's one of our oldest branches, so it really was in need of some updates. I was excited that we could make those things happen and see some good in my hometown.
One of our goals in the Reimagine project was to create flexible, dynamic spaces for the community to use. You can see that in the meeting rooms that we have created for small groups and large groups to meet in, and also all of the furniture that is flexible so that we can move it and use it in new ways.
So instead of having a big battleship desk that a librarian might sit behind and someone's a little bit intimidated about approaching, we have our staff out on the floor ready to interact with the public. So a lot of the changes we made in terms of the furnishings are a little bit smaller furnishings, more mobile, able to move around, and arranged in ways that create sight lines so that the staff can see patrons, can approach them, can move around, and there's a lot more ability for staff to collaborate with the patrons in meeting their needs.
In addition to making the space more flexible and more modern, there's some really key sustainability and safety upgrades that we've made. We have security cameras in the building for the first time, which is in line with what we have across the district or what we're going to add across the rest of the district. We also have improved lighting both in and outside the building, LEDs both, so it accomplishes both safety and sustainability. We've improved some of our ADA accessibility as well, and almost everything that you see in the building has some recyclable feature to it, whether that's recycled materials in the carpet, a lot of the paint has low VOC qualities to it, and some other things that you may not necessarily be able to realize, but we also salvaged a large majority of the furnishings and things that we took out of the old building that were able to be sold throughout the community. So again, trying to do our best to be sustainable and good stewards of our taxpayer dollars.
Now we have powered tables so that people can bring their own devices, and work wherever they feel most comfortable. We also put everything on wheels so that we can move it around depending on how we're going to be using the spaces.
We did a really, I think, exciting thing here for the community, which we did at our Jackson building and will continue to do throughout our branches, which is give the community an opportunity to give their input on something that they want to see in the building. And in this case, we've been able to do quotes throughout the building of either books, authors, things that have been really important to them and we think capture the essence of the community. My mother actually submitted one and it managed to make the cut. She doesn't know that yet, so when we open, she'll be, I think, really excited to see just behind me here a quote from the Arthur book series that we got permission to use, and I'll be really, really excited to see her reaction.
I would like to thank the Library Board and Administration for their support of this project, as well as the North Branch staff for being so patient on this project and helping out and making this happen. Of course, we also thank the community whose support really, really meant a lot to us, and we are thrilled to have everyone join us here for the celebration.
This branch in this location serves a neighborhood that are strong readers, and that's really the heart of this location, is how much they use the collection and how much they support the role of this branch in this neighborhood. And we want to make sure that this space really helps them do what they want to do at their public library.
As a lifelong resident of this community, I'm proud to be part of something that is an improvement for everyone in the community, whether they live right nearby or whether they come from farther outside of Canton. It's just really, really inspiring to be a part of something that everybody can enjoy in Stark County.